Should we make a tiramisu?
Yes.
Who likes a tiramisu? Put your hands up. I love tiramisu. Seriously, I don't think that there is a better dessert than tiramisu. It's got everything. It's smooth, and then it's got the flavor of the coffee, which I love it. Should we run through the ingredients for a tiramisu, everybody together? Coffee, very good. Which coffee do we want? Espresso. Yes, then?
Mascarpone.
Mascarpone is called, not mascarpone. Mascarpone. Mascarpone, yeah? We want a little bit of mascarpone, which is good. It's a great cheese to use in the tiramisu because mascarpone hasn't got a lot of flavor, right? So what's happening is, for the tiramisu is fantastic because it becomes a vehicle for flavor. You like that? A vehicle for flavors. I impress myself sometimes. Why not? It's, so, you know, this is not my first language. So, you know, any more? Amaretto liqueur. Bravo. Why amaretto liqueur? A lot of people, they use masala, which you can. A lot of people, they use brandy, kulula, whatever it's called there. Forget about it. The only liqueur you have to use for making a good tiramisu is amaretto liqueur. The almond fantastico. More? Sponge finger. Savoiardi, we call them. Okay? Savoiardi, we got them here. Come on.
Cocoa powder.
Sorry? Cocoa powder, we got it. Then? Cream. Yes, we got the cream. That's great. So we got a little bit of cream. Actually, now that we're talking about the cream, we wanted to make sure that this is whisked. You, the Yorkshire man, come here. What's your name? Frank. Frank, do the cream here. Make sure that it's not too stiff, alright? Soft pick. No, on your seat. What do you think? Is on your seat. Done. So we got the cream. Anything else?
Eggs.
Eggs. What we're gonna do, then we need a little bit of caster sugar, of course, okay? So I'm using 2 eggs. Fresh eggs, of course. Fresh eggs, because it's very important. How are we going to separate eggs? The way a lot of chefs, they do the fiddling with the shell, I can't do that. I'm just going to break them into a bowl like that. And I'm going to do something very, very simple. I'll just pick them up. I like to pick the yolk up. So what you do, fingers, pick up the yolk, okay? And then run it through your fingers so the white goes away. That is the only way to do it, I think. You think that the yolk is quite fragile, it's actually quite strong, so don't worry about it. Pick it up. Did you see? Oh, look at that. Can you see? So we got the yolk, and this, we put them on the other bowl. In there we're going to put the caster sugar. Yeah, the caster sugar is, yeah. And we got some water. For me, here, water, bowl of water, yeah. No, into the egg yolk. Egg yolk goes into the, and the sugar go together. Then if you can get a whisk for me, yeah, put everything in there. If you can get a whisk and mix everything together. Guys, it's very important to do this because we want to make sure that the color of the egg yolk and the sugar, it gets very kind of pale. Because otherwise you got the gratty things in your teeth of the sugar. Have you got one of these at home? Huh? You have, yeah, I'm sure you do. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Next time, make sure that it's there before, yeah? Go. You can't get anybody to do. You alright?
Okay.
Yeah. So then we need to do the egg white. How the cream is doing? Is it ready? Let me see. Oh, that's very nice. That's very good. Thank you. I'll show you the preparation of the tiramisu. So you have the cream, which is ready. You have the egg white that is ready, and then we have the egg yolk and the sugar. Okay? Once you are at this stage, the only things that you have to do is to put everything together, and it's very simple. First of all, into the egg yolk and sugar, then it goes the mascarpone cheese, and you just mix it all together, alright? Just like that. Mix it. Now, I know that there is somebody on a diet in here, because there always is when I do this demonstration. Would you like to know the healthier version at this point? An apple. That is the healthy version. Anna, have an apple, because there is no healthy version of this one. Or go for a marathon after the slice of tiramisu. So you mix like this one, the egg yolk and the mascarpone together. Okay? Then in there straight away, we're going to put the cream. Very well whipped cream. This. Any questions? You are scared, are you? I'm going to be nice, I promise. So the cream goes in there, folding all together. Then we're going to put the egg whites. Okay? When you do the egg white, remember always to pick the egg white like this. Don't just throw everything in there, because sometimes on the bottom of the bowl there is a little bit of egg white that is not being whisked. So just pick it up. Why do we put the egg white in? To make it lighter. Yeah? So the egg white goes in there, and the last ingredients we're going to put in there is the amaretto liqueur. Now, for the amaretto liqueur, guys, there is no such a thing as quantity. You can put as little or as much as you want. Of course, don't put it too much, otherwise the cream is going to be very runny and you get pissed. So, just a little bit of amaretto to start, and then the best way to do it is to just try. So keep trying until you think, yeah, that is the good amount of amaretto. Okay? So put it like that, mix all together, and this is it. That's how you make the cream of the tiramisu. There is nothing too complicated. Okay? So once we've done this, now I'm going to show you how to put this one together. I like to make tiramisu into individual portion. You can do them in those big trays, but then you have the problem that it's a bit fiddly to portion it to anything like that. If you do them here, it's actually very, very simple. Okay? Very simple. And I'll show you how we do it. George, you want to do one with me? Yeah? Now, we have the Savoiardi biscuit and we have the coffee. And then we got a couple of tablespoons. Now remember, a good tiramisu should have at least 2 layers of biscuit. So pick up the biscuit. The biscuit is got a sugar coating on top and the sponge on the bottom. Make sure that the sugar coating is always on the top. So then when you go in there, it's crunchy, and do not over soak it. Do you think the coffee should be cold or hot? Who said hot? Hot? No, because if you put the biscuit in a hot coffee, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to get like his one, soggy. You want, you want it to keep it al dente, right? So in and out like that, very, very quickly, and we make the first base with 3 biscuits. Okay? Any questions as I'm putting this together? So the first base goes in there, then it goes 1 layer of the cream. It's very windy around here, is it? Are we safe, seriously? Hopefully. Then you put more biscuits, okay? So 1 layer of the biscuits on the bottom, then straight away 1 layer of biscuit is on top. Like this. Make sure you don't oversoak the biscuit, guys. Who's ever made a tiramisu before? Is this the way you do it? Or you have a better way? That's a good way, right? Nice one. So, you do 1 more layer of the biscuits, okay? And then straight away 1 layer of cream on top of that. Like this. Now, tell me something. What do you think is missing right now? Just to finish it off. The cocoa powder. Now, considering that this has to go into the fridge for a good hour before... That's alright, we're safe here. Consider it has to go into the fridge for a good hour. Should we put the cocoa powder before it goes into the fridge or after? After. Why is that? It doesn't soak in. No. That's not the reason why. It goes wet? No. What? It goes harder? No. It goes bitter. Who said that? Very good. Very good. It goes bitter. You know, the humidity of the fridge with the cocoa powder, it goes extremely bitter and then it's really, really bad. So, the way to do it, okay? You put a bit of cling film on top at this stage, put it into the fridge, 1 hour, 2 hours, okay? Then you take it out, take the cling film away, and the only things you want to do at the last second, just before you serve it, you put a little bit of cocoa powder on top. Can you do that? And it's very important to do really, just before it goes to your guests, you put a little bit of cocoa powder on top. That's very different. Rustic, we say. Okay? Guys, this is how we made a tiramisu. Very simple. Very, very, very simple. Okay? Well, a big round of applause for them that they've been here, getting a gift. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
iSPITV, your local community website for the Bolton area, featuring on-demand video,